Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our BallySprings start from almost nothing save here. It's basically a start from scratch where I got rid of all of our money after getting just a couple pieces of equipment. We have a harvest. This is it. This is literally all of our equipment. We have the harvester, the header, the little pickup truck, and the trailer. That's it. No money to our name, although we're about to get some money. I did go ahead and finish up the rest of this field, as you can see. So we are going to go ahead. Actually, let me turn the engine off there. We'll go ahead and get over to the drop-off and get us our first tiny bit of money in the save. We're at 92% completion on the contract. And we have, you know, about almost another harvester full load here. So we should be able to keep a big, or get money from a big chunk of this, these oats, which will be good. This BallySpring map, if you didn't get to see much of the first series, episode I should say, is an Irish map, an Irish themed map. So very cool so far. I've been enjoying the scenery and some of the kind of custom changes, such as baby animals. Those are very, very cool. Full disclosure, I have not, this is still part of the same session. I tend to, so that is just deer. Okay, I thought that's what it was, but as I'm driving by, it's blurry. I tend to try to record things in small batches. I usually record on the weekends so that I can get kind of everything set up for the week ahead. So I have not had a chance to see any comments or anything like that. I just realized my microphone was a little lopsided. I haven't been able to see any comments about the first episode. I'm going to try not to get too far ahead though, because I do want to see some comments. So I can make any necessary changes. So I'll probably only record these first couple episodes for this week coming up ahead. And then I will wait and see what the comments say before I record any more this coming weekend. So if you do want to comment, don't worry. I will look at them. It'll just be after this episode has been recorded. I'm hoping the general appeal of this episode is relatively high. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hard at first. Definitely gonna be a challenge here at the beginning. But I definitely think it's also gonna be quite a bit fun as we progress along. Here we go. Here's our first money coming in. There we go. Yeah. SEMA stuff grants you 5% discount on future field purchases. Awesome. And we got 500 says $505, but we only have 504. You know what? You know why we only have 504? Because we took one of those dollars. It's our first dollar, and we put it in a picture frame, and we're gonna hang it on our wall. That's why. That's the story I'm sticking with. We took our first dollar and put it on our wall, so we can look at it every day. I probably should find me a dollar, put it on the wall behind me or something, just for fun. Although I'll be honest, I don't carry cash anymore personally. Like I actually I just never carry cash. There's just never seems like there's any reason to anymore. Maybe I'll print out some funny money and put that on the wall. Let's see, where is our next contract going to be? I guess before we do that, we can go ahead and turn this contract in. And there is our contract here. Let's collect our money. Awesome. We have almost 3,000 bucks to our name. Feels pretty good. Have some money. But we do have some more contracts. We have field 50 and field 157. So let's come up here and see what those are at. So field 50 is over here on the left hand side. Field 57's down here on the bottom right hand side. Our harvester's right here. Let's go knock out field 50 first. I think we can come up this road, take a left, and then come over here. So let's go switch over to the harvester. Let me just park this guy back over here for a second. Out of the way. Just so we're not in the way of people coming in here. And we'll leave that running there. And we'll go over to the harvester and let's get it moved over to field 50. It'll be a bigger field than 157, so that'll be okay. My left bumper or whatever, my left button on the top of my controller keeps getting stuck right now. So if you ever see where the camera's stuck or whatever, it's because that's getting stuck. I think I'm going to go ahead and order a new one just so I can have a better one. I've tried taking it apart and cleaning it, and it worked for a little bit longer, but it is starting to get stuck again. So I think at this point, I've had this for several years and have put many hundreds of hours of of video games on it. So I think it's time to get a new one. Oh, hello, tractor. Get out of your way, my friend. We're going to be able to make it down this road up here. Depends on if there's traffic. I think we could drive down it. We're going to have to drive down the middle of it. I don't know if there's traffic on these side roads like this. Guess we will find out. Oh, and we might get stuck on some of the hedges. Now, I did intentionally not get a header trailer because this header, again, is not that much wider than the tractor itself. So my thinking was that if the tractor fits, the harvester itself, then the header probably will fit. But we're going to find out the hard way that I'm going to get stuck somewhere. Ooh, it's going to get narrower up here, isn't it? Uh-oh, uh-oh. And these hedges do have collision. Oh, come on, squeeze through. All right, we're making it. I have to kind of go to a top. I can't see because of the tree. This is a tight squeeze. Oh, the fences are getting more narrow. Come on, we can make it. All right. I think maybe the worst is over. Famous last words. Ah, we did it. Oh, good stuff. It's like driving through those, when you're driving down the highway and they've got construction going and they got those barricades on either side to narrow it down to one lane and stuff like that. It always make me nervous when I'm driving my car because it's like, you know, like hold your breath. Maybe that'll help you squeeze through. We did it! It's a cool little building right there. Little shed, I guess. I mean, if we get any bigger of a harvester, we will have to have a trailer for that for sure. Alright, should be this next field up here on the left-hand side. Gate should be open as soon as we find the gate. Looks like we actually... Oh, it's right over there. Okay. Hopefully we can make it through here. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. That's going to be one thing about this map is that there are going to be a lot of tight fields. A little challenging for us to squeeze through some of these. Oh, I don't know if we're going to make it through here. Is there another option? I don't think so. Let me see if I can come a little bit wider. If we can't squeeze through here, then I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe... Let me just make sure there's no other entrances around. We might be able to back in. I think we could turn a little bit sharper from the back. Let me just zip up here, though. This is going to be a bit of a tough field for us to work, though. This hill, I think, is going to definitely make things a bit challenging. Don't see any more openings. So we're just going to have to figure out how to make it work. All right, well, this is going to be entertaining. Like I said, we might be able to back in. I mean, this thing does not turn very well. We're going to try. I don't know how you were supposed to do this. Like, this is a... If we owned this field, we would have to... Yeah, I don't think there's any way. If we owned this field, we would have to get rid of some of the fence. Oh, we did it! I don't know how. I think we kind of technically clipped through a little bit, but we're going to go with that. It is fine. I mean, we'll pretend that was just barely wide enough. Now, how are we going to harvest this? I may just try and have to start right here in the middle and cut across and then try to clean up this front bit later. Yeah, that's going to probably have to be how it is. So let's get this going. Canola. I mean, I kind of like these tight fields. I don't know why. It's just, it's gives it a little bit more of a... Is cozy the right word? It's just... Calling a field cozy just seems a little silly, but you know what I mean. Like, it feels more, I don't know, just special, I guess. There's more character. That's probably the word I'm looking for. There is more character for these fields than the normal. Did the header change when we started doing canola? I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. We can safely do some horizontal passes now, or vertical, or whichever direction this is. North to south passes. Yeah, our header used to have like little pointy bits on the front. Now it's got these red. I've never seen the headers change like that before. So we should have a discount on field purchases for that guy that we just completed. I don't remember his name. Oh, but it was this field right here. So in theory, yeah, there it is. The value is cheaper. It's 5% discount on that field right now. That's pretty cool. So any of his fields will have a 5% discount. It's going to help us work up, get enough reputation with him, basically, to hopefully buy any of his fields that we want to buy. Canola should give us a decent price, I think. It's going to be a while though before we buy any good equipment. We've got our work cut out for us, that is for sure. You know, I think would be cool addition to the game would be a way to hire like actual workers that like stay, like the workers that kind of exist all the time, so to speak. And what I mean by that is like, let's say instead of paying like workers by the minute or by the hour or whatever, you know, it is now, that instead you actually just pay like a monthly fee for a worker. We give them like a monthly salary or yearly salary or whatever, and then you can use them whenever you want or however you want, but they have like salary requirements and stuff like that. I think that would be a cool addition. Not be too much. I mean, the whole point of this game is to drive tractors and stuff, right? And that's getting more into a farm manager kind of aspect of farming stuff. But I still think it would be kind of a cool addition. Who knows? Maybe there is a mod out there that gives you like a extra layer of workers. That'd be cool. Like where it basically, like it does exactly what I said. It deducts a salary from them, but then when you hire them in game, it's free to use them on the fields themselves. I mean, you can even have stats where like different workers are like quicker, you know, they drive a little bit faster or whatever, or maybe they, I don't know, just that's to signify like they're just more efficient at their jobs. I'm probably getting too far into the weeds with this, but I think it would be funny. Speaking of weeds, those guys' weeds are pretty bad. It's a pretty good sized field. This would be a good, other than that entryway, this would be a pretty good field to have. And again, if we actually owned this field, we could make that entryway easier to get around. By clearing up a little bit more of the hedge or getting rid of the gate or something. I'm gonna turn so I can see the landscape behind us. Trees getting in the way. We'll see it when we're coming back down again. Pretty cool. I really like the rolling hills. It's very, very peaceful out here, other than the loud tractor. Oh, there's a way to get in. Right there. How did I miss that? I bet we could have squeezed through there much easier. Well, now I know. Why is it that as soon as I start driving around... Oh, man, I know why. Because I'm literally driving around. I have nothing else to look at except what's around me immediately. But I missed that one running up there. I must have... It's funny. I didn't... I guess coming from this angle, it's kind of hard to see. But now we know. I might have to bring the truck in that way, actually. That trailer, I don't know if it'll make this corner up here. Since we can't close the gate, we'll just pretend that I closed the gate and clip right through it. Sorry to lose to lose the immersion there. It'll take several loads to finish up this one. Has been a new hour, I think, so I haven't checked to see if there's any new contracts. There is one. Oh, that's a good one, too. And it is something we can run, so let's accept that contract, yes. It's a big one. Another canola one, too. Now, the one negative of running multiple contracts, especially if they go to the same place, is that I could be harvesting for this contract, but it's going to go put the canola in for the other contract, which is fine. At the end of the day, it all will end up working out, but it does mean, like, if I needed to finish that one contract to get a little bit more money, we could be delayed a little bit. Oh, hello, dear. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Stop eating my person's canola. My contractor dude's canola. I was going to say my canola, but it's not my canola. There we go. I'll give you the inside view. I mean, this is fine. I don't know why. It's so weird. I always feel a little bit claustrophobic when I do these types of views. I don't know why. Maybe if I had like the full monitor set up around me so I can see like peripheral monitors with like side views and things like that, it wouldn't be as bad, but I don't get claustrophobic in real life. I actually don't mind small places in real life. But in video games, I do get claustrophobic in video games. Plus, and another thing, like I'm not like, you know, big gung-ho about heights necessarily, but I wouldn't say I'm like near as afraid of heights in real life as I am in video games. In video games, if I'm like running around on the edge of a bridge or something like that, especially like games like Assassin's Creed or something like that, where you're climbing up sides of buildings, I get a little bit, you know, kind of, this is kind of weird. You know, I don't know why. It's so weird. Even though, you know, in real life, I can climb a ladder. I can sit on top of them. I mean, I've gone up mountains before and looked out and it's awesome. But, been on top of, you know, tall buildings. I've been on the very top of the Eiffel Tower, which I don't think they let you do anymore. This was years ago, many years ago, back when, there was things were a little bit more, available, I guess is the best word. I think they limit you to like, there's a platform like a little bit close to the top, but I don't think, I could be wrong. Maybe that might have just been a temporary thing, but maybe they do let you go all the way to the very top now. But yeah, I've been up there. It's pretty cool. Just realized what those red things are. They're vertical blades that are kind of chopping a path through here. Huh. And I guess that makes sense because we are kind of cutting through crop that is very likely like interwoven together. Like the branches from one might have crossed over to the other one. And if you just try to harvest straight ahead, you're going to be pulling stuff out instead of like harvesting, right? You're going to grab a hold of some of the branch from the one next to you and it'll just rip it out of the ground most likely instead of actually chopping it like you want to. So I bet those vertical things are kind of cutting through those, making kind of vertical almost walls on each side. Should line up better before I turn the thing on. Doesn't really turn on a dime, especially when it's got its header rolling. It's not safe to sneeze while you're driving a big tractor. I didn't even have cruise control on there. That was just it going downhill. Almost full. There we go. Pipe out. Switch over to the truck. quicker way to get over there from here? Cut out, cut across, come down this angle. That actually will just about line us up with that road that I can see coming in now. So yeah, we'll go out this road over here. Excuse me, little person. Coming through. Oh, hello, dear. One of those farms that we can buy. Cool because it kind of straddles both sides of this road. Now there's any traffic out here. At some point we will have to fix up these vehicles. Again, I've talked about it before. I am hoping that does not cause us too much and kind of ruin what we're trying to do with this save, this series. This one probably does have traffic on it, but I cannot see. So we just got to get out and hope for the best. Oh, we missed a few stalks. That's what I get for driving inside the vehicle. Can we even see the trailer behind us? Oh, kind of can. I'm not going to drive the whole time like this. I just wanted to see. I'll drive a little bit. Why not? All right, there we go. I actually like looking at the vehicles. I think they're cool looking, so I do prefer to drive from the outside. All right, where's this one going? This is field 50. So this is going to... sell everything, which I believe was the other sell point that we saw up there. In fact, all three of these are going to sell everything. So which one it actually will drop it off for, I don't know. We'll learn and figure that out together. That is this one right here. It's kind of back where we came from. We can actually probably go out, come out this road, and then come up maybe. I don't think it matters one way or the other which way we go. Could also wait for more crop before I drive over there, but again, it's kind of the thing I talked about before. I don't think this truck's going to be able to handle that much weight. I mean, you can already see it's struggling pretty bad going up this hill. It is making it though, so we're glad for that. Oh, I missed some lines up here too. Get this zipped over to the drop off and we'll probably call it an episode there. Although I do think there's one other thing I want to do, which is silly, but I want to do it. I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride and you'll find out now that we got some money. we might as well spend the money, right? Little beat up old tractor under there. That's cool. Oh, there's a tree in the middle of that field. That's awesome. I don't know why, but like in the past when I've done this stuff, I've tried to make the fields like perfect, square, all this kind of stuff. I'm kind of just willing to leave the fields basically the way they are, you know? Like if there's a tree in the middle of the field, then guess what? We're going around the tree, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'll chop them down eventually, but for right now, I kind of want to leave the... Oh, these do have people driving on them. Oh, no! Oh, no! I did not expect that. Okay, dude. Is there a pull-off point for me up here? I was not... Now I know. I did not expect these guys to actually drive up and down these these roads. I think there is a pull-up point up here that we can kind of duck off to the side. I can try to drive backwards here. Yeah, we'll just cut back a little bit right here, unless he's going to come this way, which would be hilarious. Sorry, buddy. Oh, there's even a car. Hey, get off my road. All right, let's see if we can make it to the other end. This might be a one-way road, though, and maybe that's just it. I just need to drive out the other direction. Which, if that's the case, no big deal. We can make that adjustment in the future. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Okay, good. I was like, please don't turn up this way, car. All right, that looks relatively safe. Oh, that guy was flying around that corner. Where is this sell point actually at? Like it's inside there. That little yellow tractor right there, that little harvester. I kind of imagine that's the way ours was. Like I found it beat up on a field, and the farmer was like, you know, if you get that off my field, I'll give it to you for free. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much into it, but I think that's cool. A cool extra. Let's drop off our canola. All right, he's gonna go for field 28. That's all right. We'll get them all finished together. No big deal. All right, last thing we're going to do before we end is we got to spend some of this money. And I will show you what I mean here in a moment. Let's get turned around here. Head back to the store. Cool little house. I like that one. Simple, but I don't know. It's kind of nice. I would like to go to Ireland someday. That'd be cool. Or Scotland, or both. All of the above. The one time I did go to Europe, we chose, me and my buddy that I went with, we chose not to go to any of the English-speaking countries, just because I guess we figured it'd be more, I don't know if exotic's the right word, but just more kind of a culture, kind of a cool thing to go to the non-English speaking countries. So we went to, the only one we didn't go to that we had planned on going to was Spain. We did not get to go to Spain. We did go to France, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Luxembourg, Holland, where else did we go? Netherlands, I guess. All sorts of places. It's pretty cool. All right, we got to go to the fix-it spot, the place to modify our little truck here. I believe it's back here in the back. Let me just drop off my trailer for a second. All right, what is the first thing any good old boy does to his pickup truck? Especially one that's going to be used for farm stuff like this. The very first thing you're going to do, in this, you know, it's going to be funny, is we're going to come in here and we're going to go down to, is it the wheel setup? Yes. And we're going to off-road this baby. Now, I don't want to go crazy high like that. That's a little bit much. But we'll put some off-road tires on here. I think that's going to be fun. Any other brands of wheels? Oh, Michelin. Oh, we cannot do that. We can't do the Michelin with off-road. Can't do the Lizard. Those are the only two brands. You can also lowrider this. I'm not lowriding this, guys. You will never in your life see me lowride a truck. That's just not my thing. More power to those that like it. Honestly, I kind of like the Lizard ones. I think they're okay. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And yeah, it's going to cost us... Oh, I thought this was only $1,000. No! Was it... Oh, it's the lowrider versions that were cheaper. No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's only $1,000. Let's come in here and just put some off-road stuff on it. All right. Well, this is going to be the first modification we're going to make. Partly, I don't know if it's going to be the same for this particular truck, but usually the tires do help with traction. Like tires on tractors and things like that, they do make a difference. Like the different types of tires, the narrow, the wides, things like that, do make a difference. So I'm hoping if we put a little bit of beefy suspension on here and some bigger tires, that we will see a visual difference. But obviously, we need a little bit more money. I don't know if I want to spend $3,000. I was willing to spend $1,000. $3,000 is a little steep, but I don't know. We'll come back and we'll do that some other time. That is going to be the first modification we're going to make, though. I think just because we need this truck to be a little bit more farm friendly, especially on some of these rough roads and things like that. I think that'll be fun. Even if it does mean that we're going to slow down some of our other gameplay a bit, I think making this truck our own will be a cool extra little feature. But there we go. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, I'll probably have a little bit more of the contracts done. I'll bring you guys back probably once we get close to finish one of them or something like that. Unless you guys comment below and let me know that you'd rather just see more of the actual content, I will continue to skip ahead some of the middle bits here and there of certain fields. But you guys should be able to see most of the decision making, most of the things that happen. I really do like this pickup. I think this is a really cool pickup. Glad I swapped to this one. I'm happy with that one. Hopefully you guys are as well. But there we go again. Again, I really do appreciate you guys watching and any support that you have already given me that I don't know about yet. Because again, I'm recording this a little bit ahead of time. But this will probably be the last episode for this session, for this week, basically. So that way you guys can give me any feedback before I record some more episodes this next coming weekend, and I can hopefully apply any feedback or just continue on with doing what I'm doing if that's what you like. But again, please, it's very important. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you know when these videos go live. Comment below. That really, really will make a difference of making sure that I know that this is appreciated or not. You know, if it's not appreciated, then let me know that. And we'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.